Dear Dina, I wear my hair short. I've had the same stylist cut it regularly for the past 10 to 12 years. The stylist was always an employee at a pretty upscale salon, and as their prices continue to rise 2 to 3 times a year, I continue to go because I'd build a rapport with the stylist. Knowing the salon owner took at least half of what I was paying her, because the stylist made no secret of saying so, I always tip my stylist 20 to 25%. Now the stylist has left the expensive salon and gone out on her own in a small rented suite. I was taken aback when she kept the same high price for a haircut as the salon was charging. Am I still required to tip this person who's the business owner and has set the prices herself? I feel awkward not tipping the same person because they don't have a boss, but on the other hand, I feel taken advantage of if I'm expected to add 20% to the already high price. What's the correct way to handle this? Signed, Trimmed from Thermont.
Okay, going on here. This person who you love that does your hair, and your hair looks marvelous, and I'm assuming her skills have not waned since she's gone on her own. But what has changed in the scenario, other than her location, is now her cost. So there is the cost of renting, there is the cost now of utilities, there's the cost of marketing herself, there's the cost of insurance. All of that is now factored into her price that she has to charge you. Now, if you want to have a discussion with her about it, I think that would be weird, but you certainly can. But she now has now taken on costs that she didn't have when she was in a salon. So that gets factored in. Whether or not you tip that person anymore, the latest, I guess, etiquette is that you do now even tip people who are salon owners, especially if they're renting their own space, for all of those said reasons. Now, if you choose to not do that anymore, you can choose to have a different person that does your hair, but unless she has changed her skills and you're not satisfied, I would say you kind of have to pay what it is. That's my opinion.
Yeah, she's taken on those. I mean, I hope she didn't say to you, hey, I'm going on my own so you can save money. I don't think that that's what she would have said, right? And you're right. Running a business, there's tons of expenses that she probably didn't even think about when she went ahead. Exactly. And I think, again, if you're happy with what you've got, then that's the price you have to pay. And if you want to save money, then you can go somewhere else and you're left with what may happen to your hair. Yeah. I mean, really. The good grow. Yeah, hair does grow.
So if you decide to experiment, just know that it'll grow back if you get a bad haircut.
That's right.
Dear Dina, if you've got something that you're not quite sure how to handle, well, we've got suggestions, we've got opinions. You can take them or leave them, but we encourage you to ask at key103radio.com. Click on Dear Dina.